Hi everybody, this is Christine. I am your Managing Director of Human Resources here at Jury Solutions. And for this month, we are going to be continuing our series on our company behaviors. This month we're going to be focusing on the behavior practicing empathy. Just as a refresher, I have some notes here from myself too. JSL's company behaviors are actions and habits that we value as a company and that we believe are critical to achieve the results that we are looking for and the results that our clients have come to expect. So again, this month we're focusing on the 7th behavior, which is practicing empathy. And the reason why I specifically feel kind of attached to empathy as a behavior is when I was just starting out my career a number of years ago, we did an exercise called Strengths Finders. And one of the strengths that came up for me was empathy, which I'll tell you is defined as seeing the other person's side, and the fact that everything can be looked at in different ways. And that typically when you do approach things from many sides, see things from many angles, you typically have a better outcome. So focusing specifically on our company definition of empathy, here's how we describe it. It's not just understanding another's perspective, but actually putting yourself in someone else's shoes and feeling the emotions right alongside that person. It's a cornerstone of emotional intelligence. And studies show that when a workplace demonstrates empathy, employees are happier, more productive, and retention rates are higher. And I mean, who doesn't want that? I think that's something that we all would feel is a very valuable thing to have as an organization. So how can you develop empathy at work? Well, you can definitely give your full attention to things. You got to listen when people are talking. Listen carefully. Focus on what the other person is saying. Use your eyes, your ears, all of your instincts to understand the message that they're communicating. Consider the other person's perspective. Examine your own attitude. Keep an open mind. So if you are not necessarily in agreement with this person, you don't need to debate them. You need to listen. You need to hear the argument or that perspective all the way through. Take action. So a number of ways to show compassion and empathy, and that is really dependent upon the situation and the individual. Empathy is not about what you would want, but about what the other person wants and the other person needs. So any action that you're taking regarding that really should benefit that person. So here we are. It's end of March, early April, and we are in the middle of this global pandemic. I think that things are very different now than they were just a month ago. Everybody is in a new norm. Everybody's getting used to a new way of life. It's a very uncertain time. So I think that this is actually a great time for everybody to work on practicing empathy. Because even though we're all going through this new situation, this scary time, we're not all experiencing the exact same thing. You know, maybe you're working from home for the first time and you're just getting used to not being social with other people and not having your teammates part of your everyday interaction. Maybe you're struggling financially and you're concerned. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who is sick and related to this crisis. Maybe you're home with kids and not able to get the same level of productivity that you would have been if you were able to leave the home and get into the office. Everyone's going through something different, but we're all kind of connected in probably the reason why we're going through this. But what you're experiencing isn't going to be the same as what I'm experiencing or what somebody on the other line of this call or the meeting that you're attending is experiencing. So it's really important right now for everyone to practice empathy. Think about the different things that the person on the other side might be going through. Put yourself in their shoes. try to gain another perspective and refocus our energies on trying to make things a little more cohesive during this difficult time. And so that when things go back to hopefully the old normal, we will be able to take some of the things that we've practiced during this difficult time and apply them in the old way. So that just about does it for practicing empathy. So next month's topic, we will be talking about behavior number 8, which is checking your ego at the door. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe, stay well. Speak to you soon.